here to talk to you about the early years course here at Haysfield. It's an applied general certificate, and it is equivalent to an A-level course. It's taught by myself, Mrs. Baber, and my colleague, Mrs. Turner. We're both experienced members of staff, been teaching this course for a while, along with many other childcare courses. So why should you come to Haysfield to study early years and education? Well, we're the only sixth form in Bath that currently offer this course. And we have a purpose-built classroom with a full new suite of computers. We are really friendly and we're really committed, and we will support you in every way we can. We have really picked a varied and diverse set of units to cover. And to top it all, our results have been absolutely outstanding. So you can look forward to some really fantastic support with this course from both of us. The course itself in Year 12, our results have been 100%. We have got a 100% pass rate in the exam unit and coursework unit. Our coursework for Year 12 in 2019 was 80% distinction, 20% merit. And last year for Year 12 we had 100% distinctions. For the external exam, which is sat in Year 12, everybody in both 2019 and 2020 have passed this exam. And we got a 60% distinction in 2019 and a 67% distinction in 2020. The Year 13 results, where we've done the exam in Year 12 and we've got a controlled assessment in Year 13, along with our coursework units, have resulted in an overall grade. So we've got 100% distinction star to merits in 2020, and 40% of them were distinction stars, overall 80% distinction star or distinction with a 20% merit. So we've had some really fantastic results, and of course this was our first run through over the 2 years for the course. So what's early years all about? Well, we're looking at it from the point of view of an early years worker. So we're not looking at it, we're looking at it so that you could work in any of these industries, preschools or teaching, or we're looking at speech and language therapists, childminding, nannies, of course. So these are just some of the areas and settings that we look at. The units themselves, we have 5 coursework units, 2 of which are studied in Year 12, and those are the 2 units that the exam is on. Then there are 3 units in Year 13, each one with their own portfolio of work, and then the controlled assessment is based on all 5. Details of what's involved in each unit is available on the handout we've given you, or it's available from the website. So it's the role of the early years worker as a practitioner. We look at human development right up to the age of 19. We look at legislation and policies that affect an early years worker. We look at all the statutory frameworks that the early years worker has to know about, from early years to Key Stage 1 and so on. And then the last unit, which is on play and learning, where we look at how an early years worker can support and develop a child through play. Some of the fun things we do. Well, this is a group of Year 12 at the time. They were doing some work on teamwork, and they were trying to prove the theory of a gentleman called Belbin, and they were making marshmallow towers. I think they ate more marshmallows than towers they built, but they were having great fun doing their teamwork and looking at how a team functions to be effective. We did get a grand tower at the end. This is the Oldfield Park Nursery, which is where we go for a visit, and there you'll be able to experience working with some children and seeing how the whole nursery functions, and looking at the role of the key worker and practitioners in that establishment. We also have links with the Norland nannies across the road from us at Upper Oldfield, and here we have some of the lecturers from Norland coming over to give a session to our students about how natural resources can be used to enhance all the holistic development of a child and how you can teach through play. And they had great fun. They were given a challenge and they themselves played the part of children trying to build, I think they were building a bridge. You'll also have the opportunity to do work experience at the end of Year 12. Though you can go to any establishment you choose, we highly recommend a nursery or a school because you'll be able to use your experience in your coursework units. So we do highly recommend that you pick an early years setting. So what happens next after you've done this course? Where can you go? Well, you can go on to do degrees, you can do higher education, you can of course go on and do apprenticeship courses, and you can of course go straight into employment. It won't give you a licence to practice as an early years worker, but it certainly will set you on the road to do that if you so choose. It can also be used to take you into things like nursing and teaching. So there are many aspects of this and many progressions you can make. Here's some examples of some of our students have gone on to do that are related to early years. We've had people go into Norland, nursing.
And really, I'm just building children's skills, structured ways. I just spend all day making marks on young people's futures.
Or I'm painting bright futures and bright dreams.
And maybe helping them glue some things together, like over 1 million brain connections, as many as there are stars in the Milky Way.
That's all mainly. Get a job in early learning and childcare. A chance to shape their worlds and shape your career.
If you would like more information about this course, can I direct you to the website cash.org.uk, where you'll be able to find lots of information. You can put in the course codes and the course name and it will direct you to the correct place. The best people to tell you about this course are always going to be the people doing the course. So I'd like to introduce you to two students, to Evie and Abby, and why they came to Haysfield to do this subject. We specifically came to Haysfield, sixth form, for the early years in health and social care NCF courses, as it's the only sixth form in the area to offer them. Our ambition is to go to Norland College and take a degree to become Norland nannies. Here we have Freya, and she had to say, I went on work experience and this inspired me to do this course as I thoroughly enjoyed it. So she did work experience when she was in year 10, I think. And then we've got Tegan, who said, I really enjoy this course because the teachers are very supportive with our coursework. And as I said earlier, you've got two very experienced teachers doing this, and we will help you in any way we can. And finally, we've got Lily. Early years is a great subject to choose if you have an interest in working with children, as it offers lots of exciting opportunities. It does indeed. There are lots of different careers you can go into different career paths you can take. So, if you have any questions, please do contact me at e.baber@haysfield.com. Thank you ever so much for listening.